The U.S. Coast Guard is pursuing an oil tanker in international waters near Venezuela, officials told Reuters on Sunday, in what would be the second such operation this weekend and the third in less than 2 weeks if successful. The United States Coast Guard is in active pursuit of a sanctioned dark fleet vessel that is part of Venezuela's illegal sanctions evasion, a U.S. official said. It is flying a false flag and under a judicial seizure order. Another official said the tanker was under sanctions, but added that it had not been boarded so far, and that interceptions can take different forms, including by sailing or flying close to vessels of concern. The officials, who spoke on the condition of anonymity, did not give a specific location for the operation or name the vessel being pursued. British maritime risk management group Vanguard, along with a U.S. maritime security source, identified the vessel as Bella 1, a very large crude oil carrier that was added last year to the sanctions list of the U.S. Treasury Department, which said the vessel has links to Iran. Bella 1 was empty when it was approaching Venezuela on Sunday, according to tankertrackers.com. The vessel had in 2021 provided transportation for Venezuela's oil to China, according to internal documents from state-run oil company PDVSA. It had also previously carried Iranian crude, according to the Vessel Monitoring Service. The White House did not immediately respond to a request for comment on Sunday. U.S. President Donald Trump last week announced a blockade of all oil tankers under sanctions entering and leaving Venezuela. President Nicolas Maduro has included a ramped-up military presence in the region and more than 24 military strikes on vessels in the Pacific Ocean and Caribbean Sea near the South American nation. At least 100 people have been killed in the attacks. The Skipper, a very large crude carrier and the first Venezuela-related vessel seized by the U.S. on December 10th, reached the Galveston offshore lightering area near Houston on Sunday. Very large crude carriers cannot transit the Houston Ship Channel, as the waterway is not deep enough, and typically transfer the oil on board to smaller tankers at Gola. The first 2 oil tankers seized were operating on the black market and providing oil to countries under sanctions, Kevin Hassett, director of the White House's National Economic Council, said in a television interview on Sunday.